Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is Shelby, and it's been a while since I've done one of these like kind of vloggy type videos, so I figured it was time to do another one. Granted, I haven't gotten anything accomplished for better lighting, but I know you guys will be understanding on that. So, what's this video about? Well, this video is going to be about a few things. One is, why am I on YouTube? Why am I making videos for YouTube? And I had to sit down and ask myself that question and really think on it. The second part of this video is what I did in 2023. And that leads into a little bit of why I'm making videos on YouTube. And last but not least is what to expect from the channel and what I plan on doing for 2024. So, why am I on YouTube? I made my YouTube channel probably 2012, maybe even before that. I really don't remember. I've had it for a long time. And I used it specifically just to post stuff, like random stuff, all horse related, horse training stuff. And it was mainly so that I could make videos and share with my clients easier, to share with potential clients easier. And it was just more efficient because I'd really made a mark on Facebook. I was really happy with Facebook, and I was posting videos on there, but I wanted to be able to find my videos for one. And at that time, like, it just felt like videos got lost and they didn't go out the way I needed them to go out on Facebook. So I started making the YouTube videos. And since that point, I've kind of gone through these phases where I wanted to try to help more people via YouTube. And I never really like thought about what I want to do on it, and do I want to be an influencer? Do I want to, sort of just really commit to YouTube? I've never done that. However, that was part of 2023, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So, another reason why I'm on YouTube and I'm making these videos is the last 4 or 5 years of my life is like somebody took a full bag of marbles of everything, that one marble represents every little thing in their life, and dumped it on the ground upside down. And some of those marbles shot off to Lord only knows where. Others just fell right in front of me. Some I had to search for. Some I couldn't find that I wanted. Like basically if you drop a bag of marbles on the ground and everything goes everywhere. And I learned a lot this last 4 or 5 years from that. I learned that I have some friends that are as good as family, maybe even better, in my corner that have helped me through these tough times. And they know who they are, and I'm thankful for them, and most of them will see this. I'm very thankful, like thankful deeper than they probably will ever understand. But when that happens to you, and you can either look at like, oh my gosh, what happened to my life? It's completely trashed. How will I ever get all those marbles back in that bag? Or you can take it as an opportunity and redefine your life, so to speak. What do you want your life to be now? That life got thrown all over the pavement. And it's been really hard for me because it's not been just one or two things. It's been like I've had a lot of things that came in. So I've just decided I'm revamping my life. And that's led me here and to making videos for YouTube. I'm not coming on YouTube to try to like say that I'm like the best at anything, best at training any horses, or I got all the answers. I kind of have to do that with some of the titles just to kind of, I guess, get a few more people to look at my videos, even though they're getting better. They're not great. But I just want to put my opinions and my information that I have from working with a ton of different disciplines and different trainers from all around the world. That's a new marble in my bag that I want. And it's really important to me because it's hard. It's hard to put a video together and put it out there for anybody to see. And it's hard for me to talk to a camera, or in this case, a cell phone with a microphone attached to it. I do fantastic one-on-one with clients. I do fantastic one-on-one with horses. I do great in clinic situations because the topic just arises. The topic just shows up, and I have no problems addressing it and putting all these different pieces together with the philosophies that I have and the understanding I have from thousands of horses that I've worked with and trained, and same thousands of people. So I got that marble back, obviously. So that's why I'm here. If I help one person like understand how to get a little better communication and work with their horse a little better, I've won. It's just one. I'm not greedy. Just one. And that's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm going to be making these videos. So, part of what encouraged that is 2023. I've put more effort into making shorts and making videos on YouTube, and consistently, which they're not super consistent, I'm sorry guys, I am trying, than ever since I've had my channel. And part of that was help from the outside, help from people really close to me. And part was I want to create a new life for myself. I've got a chance to do things different. And that's one of the things that I accomplished in 2023. And the other big thing I accomplished was I did the Heart of the Horse Trainers Challenge in Mississippi. So about this time last year, January, I drove, actually I guess it's a couple weeks from now. We're getting close. January last year, I drove from Washington State all the way to Mississippi, and I picked up an 11-year-old Pasofino gelding that was unstarted and pretty much untrained to compete against a trainer's challenge, which was predominantly, I think everybody was kind of around the surrounding areas of Mississippi. I can't remember where everybody's from, but I was by far the farthest traveling person. I got one of two gaited horses in the competition. I believe he was the oldest horse in the competition. I traveled the farthest. I was the least known out of all the trainers there. And I don't know why I like stacking the odds against myself that way. Maybe it's because, you know, if I don't do as well as I expect, if I stack the odds against me that much, it makes me feel better. But that was just how it came about. And I was fine with it. So I got Tesoro and I brought him back and we trained him. And I was supposed to go back down in May to compete. Well, pretty close to before I had to leave, I had a very tragic, unexpected thing happen in my life. And to be honest, I didn't let it sink in because I really wanted, this competition was important to her and it was important to me that I do well in this competition. And I really don't think I let things sink in until probably a few months later. But anyway, we went down there and we did well. We didn't win. We were definitely in the top, and we showed them that a gaited horse can compete with a trotting horse, and I showed them that a guy on the West Coast could come down, and I knew a thing or two about training horses. was a great competition. I met some fantastic people. I have new friends down there that I'm very thankful of. I'm so glad I did it. And while I was down there, I brought back Breve, aka Dale, another Pasofino. And I've been working with him since I came back. He's very high strung, very energetic, very sensitive, and we've got some traumas that we've got to work on. So I've been working with him, but it's been kind of slow because I want him to decompress. And if any of you guys have super hot horses, decompressing a super wound up horse like a Pasofino, and there are other breeds, I'm not saying they're only one, but when their naturally springs are wound so tight all the time, it takes a while for them to decompress. He's part of 2024. So that's what I did for 2023 in a nutshell. And I started connecting with you guys. I started making more videos, and I started getting the subscribers, I started getting the comments. I started to build a circle on YouTube, and I like that. That's part of my new journey. It's scary. It's not a normal thing for me, but we're doing it anyway. So, 2024. I'm changing quite a few things. So, 2024, there's going to be a lot more continued focus on YouTube and making videos for you guys. I'll get better at them. My editing will get better. The topics will get better, etc. But on the rest of my life, what is 2024 bringing? Well, 2024 is bringing a much bigger show season for me, and a show competition, like mainly just getting out and putting my money where my mouth is, showing that the philosophies I have and the things that I know and that I've done and taught and trained horses, including my own, works in more areas than just the arena at home or just with your friends or just on the trail. That what I'm doing does work with horses that you show and you compete on. Now, I will be showing and competing on 5 horses, if you count Breve, in probably a couple different disciplines. My favorite discipline is working equitation, so there'll probably be quite a bit on that. I will be keep competing with my stallion Hatano. We're getting him in shape. He's been pretty much idle with sporadic work for the whole 4.5, 5 years or so that I've been, my marbles have been all spilled on the ground. So he's really out of shape. He's coming along fine. I started in into October, beginning of November, and he's doing really well. I'm really happy with him. Pardon me. My other horse, Jazz, the other Palomino, she's going to be probably doing a lot of shows and clinics with me. She's fantastic at that. She's super patient, super easy to get along with, and she's really good at letting me demonstrate what I'm looking for with my horses for other people to see. And honestly, if she could fit in my Jeep, if she could fit in my Jeep, she'd sit shotgun and go everywhere I went. Mocha, she's my buckskin Pasofino. She's on the spectrum of hot horses. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, when she was like 4, 5, 6, 7, she was like a 12. Now she's, you know, a 9. I've competed with her in working equitation, in trail challenges, in cowboy races, like all sorts of stuff. She's done breed shows. She's done a lot. And I'm going to bring her back, and we're going to do some showing with her. And she's also my Liberty horse, so she's going to be the one that's going to help me out with my videos for 2024 for Liberty, for where I'd like for horses to be. Again, this mare, all of my horses have been not as consistently kept in shape the past, some of them more than others the past, 4+ years. So the Liberty, the riding, all that stuff's got to be tuned up. And that's what these videos are helping things along. And it's hard for me to come along and make these videos because I know my horses are farther along, but they're not, because they need to be tuned up. And I have to be okay with that. So that's that. My fourth horse is Carmen. She's an Andalusian mare. She's a very sensitive, very talented mare. And she's the one that takes the most work to get ready to go out to the show pen. And we're going to get her out there too, because the mare's, she's got a lot of talent. And like, she's one of those horses when you ride and you just melt together, and it's just like, you don't care if you lose. I mean, all my horses are like that. Mocha's like that too. But Carmen is a horse that you don't care how dumb you look, because you feel like $1 million. So I want to have her out. And then, of course, Breve. Breve is going to be in quite a few videos. And he's my youngest horse at, I think he's 4. He's my young horse. So he's the green horse that's going to go out. That is where 2024 is going. I'm not going to disclose what shows I'm going to, what types of disciplines I'm going to ride in, because I know I have a good idea. And I did say working equitation, so there's an Easter egg, there you go. But there's other things I'd like to do. So that's all going to be kind of going along in 2024. I'm not sure that I have what it takes to kind of vlog all these competition things, but I'm going to learn, because this is hard for me. Talking to a camera, making videos on topics is very hard for me. In a training session with a horse, or with a client and their horse, or a clinic with several horses, the topics they come out of thin air. It's just what's in front of you. That's super easy for me to deal with. But coming up with this stuff and doing it, either planning it out by making bullet points, or I normally just have a thought that comes across my mind, and that's when I make a video. It's completely a lot harder for me. And then the camera never asks any questions. So that's why you guys, after I make the videos, need to be asking the questions, because I'm going to do my best to follow up on those questions and make a video on it. I do my best to read all the comments. I try to at least acknowledge that I read the comments. Sometimes I comment back. Sometimes I just, do the little heart thing. I do the best that I can. So, hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys, but I want to say thank you for 2023. Thank you for helping me realize where I want to go in the next stage of my life as a horseman, as a trainer, as a clinician. And I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm just me. I'm just going to be me. I'm not trying to upsell anything. I'm not trying to have bragging rights or any of those things. I don't have an ego. I'm just here to share what I know, because I love riding horses. I love teaching people. I love the whole aspect of it all. It keeps my brain really functioning, and I love it. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoy your day, enjoy your ride, enjoy your horses, and enjoy your lives. And if you made it this far, and I'm not being too long-winded, I will put a couple videos here for you to look into what I do. And if you would like, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment. And most of all, like I said, enjoy the ride. Thank you.